Hello, Matt here, and I just want to say sorry for not getting this video out yesterday because I wanted to do it yesterday, but because of my physical health, I was unable to. I was not feeling good yesterday, and I didn't want to barf on camera, so, yeah, but I'm better now, so I'm going to make this video now. This is my review of Virtual Riot's album Simulation, which everyone in the Disciple community and the Virtual Riot community, I'm saying community, but whatever, has been excited for this album, and yeah, I'm just going to review it because I'm going to cash in on the views it's going to get. So my thoughts on each track, I'll just run them through. My hair's quite wet right now, so it'll look dumb. But yeah, I'll just run through my thoughts on each track. For the intro, Login, it's just pretty standard. Like, it's a really interesting intro that kind of sucks you into the theme of being in a virtual world that this album kind of gives off. It's not like this album's really telling a story like some albums are. It's just kind of following this theme of being in virtual reality. Login just works quite well as an intro, although it was literally in the preview. Like, the entire song was in preview part 1. It could be a little shorter, but I really enjoyed it. I don't have much else to say. It's just a interesting intro. The second song, the first real song here, non-intro, Simulation, is honestly kind of forgettable, but that aside, it's just pretty standard for what you'll expect from this album, honestly. Nothing outstanding here. Personally, I find there are a lot more outstanding characteristics of other songs on this album. So yeah. Song number 3, Redline, has a very almost must-die kind of build. I don't know, it feels like something that, feels like something that might be on Crisis Vision. Like, similar to maybe Hellburst's build, I'm not sure. But this is just pretty standard, staggery, Virtual Riot heavy music. I don't want to call this rhythm because I don't think it's real rhythm. I usually think of, like, Infect when I think of rhythm. Now, this is a little, I want to say, has a little too much variation to be rhythm, but I'm not going to get into genre specifics here. It's got a great amount of variation, honestly. There's not a single uninteresting, repetitive part of this song. Like, it keeps changing to be more interesting, and whether you like that or not is up to your personal taste. I enjoyed it. I thought that, yeah, it's pretty standard heavy Virtual Riot, and yeah, good song. Wasn't very hyped for this one when I heard it in the teaser, and I can appreciate it listening to it now. Track number 4 is Don't Worry. It's the Melodic Rhythm ID. Let's go. This is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, melodic rhythm songs by Virtual Riot on this album. And I think it just works really well. The ideas here, it's not much different than when it was teased as a full ID. Like, you could find the full version of this song months ago. Pretty much the full version. Yeah, honestly, it's just really good. It's if it had a more memorable melody like Chroma does, like if it had the intro, like the memorability of the intro and melody that Chroma has, this would be one of my favorite songs on the album, but I can really only remember the drops, and maybe I should listen to the album more. I think I am going to after this. But, yeah. I think it's really solid, and, yeah, one of the better songs on this album. Yeah, track number 5, Get Away. This is probably my favorite fusion of rap and EDM that I've heard in a while. One of my favorites. Jump by Leotrix exists. Like, Jump by Leotrix and this song are my 2 favorite rap songs of all time, honestly. Not gonna lie, I really, really like the fusion of EDM and rap vocals here. I don't know. Getaway just has a really cool instrumental and works so well with the vocals. It's real. Like, I find this one to be a bit of a gem, like an underrated song here. This is definitely underrated. Like, I don't see it getting enough plays on SoundCloud, although the album's only been out for a day, but still. Track number 6, I think it's 6, Chroma. This one was previously released, and I have a review on it. I'm not going to say much else about it other than the melody for the intro and the midsections. Oh, yes. Yes, it is good. It is good. It is very good. And what is it? There's like this one kind of part that's really chill and almost future garage-y. I don't know. I don't want to call it future garage because I'm not great with genres, but it is easily the peak of the song, where it just becomes really laid back for a bit. It's just so good, honestly. Track number 7, So Sorry. This one. Sniper from TF2 returns here, making his like 5th appearance first. I haven't counted. I'm just assuming. And I think this is just... Val obviously had a lot of fun making this song. You can, like, there's a lot of samples. I don't know what I'm saying, honestly. A lot of different vocals and stuff, all fused into the drop instead of being used as, like, actual vocals. And I think it's pretty cool. It's a cool idea, although maybe not the best song on here. It is very interesting, and just the ideas behind it are pretty solid. I like them a lot. Track number 8, I want to say 8, is Rewrite. This one is, again, one of the better melodic songs here. It's, yeah, just got some pretty nice vocal chops in the midsection. It's just a fun drop. Honestly, I can't remember this one too much either. I really do need to listen to this album more. But yeah, it was just a fun song. And I can see why a lot of people like this one. It's pretty good. The chords are nice, I guess. Yeah. Okay, track number 9. My favorite on the album is Exile featuring The Kids. Oh my god, I got to spend a lot of time talking about this one. First off, the intro is so ominous and creepy, kind of, that it fits that, like, the atmosphere throughout this whole song is outstanding. Once the vocals come in, it's just, yes, just perfection. Not perfection, because perfection doesn't exist, but so close to perfection for me. For my personal taste, it's wild. The vocals work so well with the atmosphere of the song, and again, they follow this ominous, dark kind of vibe throughout this song. It's also Virtual Riot mid-tempo. I don't think I need to explain much further why that's a good thing. But yeah. It just has this really dark and ominous atmosphere throughout it, and there's a little bit more melodic elements in the second drop while still maintaining the dark theme, and I really like that a lot, actually. It's just really interesting. Track number, I think it's 10, is Tohu Rhythm. I definitely butchered that. And yay, more Virtual Riot Rhythm. Again, I'm not sure if I can. I would say this is like full on real rhythm, like, but whatever. It's a good song. It's probably one of Virtual Riot's better, heavier songs. I think like this just fuses his German engineering EP with his more modern, trying to be more melodic style. Like this is just it's melodic rhythm, but not melodic rhythm. What am I saying at this point? I don't know. The transition from the drops is really good. Like 40 seconds in, the drop just happens like that, and it's so smooth. The transition into it. Yeah, that's really the highlight of the song for me. The transitions between the drops is just, they're so smooth and so clean. I want to say this is track 11. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Fork Funeral. Knife Party, Fork Funeral. Haha, funny. They're opposites, I think. Anyways, this is House. Yay! Virtual Riot Bass House? Is it Bass House? I don't know, just a very hype build up here, and I feel the payoff doesn't, like, for the amount of time you wait for this kind of build up, it just, the drop isn't good enough. I personally, although I like the drop and I like the build up, they don't work well together. I feel the build up either hypes up the drop too much, or the drop doesn't meet the hype the build up gives, for me personally. But there's quite a bit of variation in this song, so that's nice. Virtual Riot didn't just copy paste the first drop for the second drop. Yeah, Back in Time with Angelica, so track 12. Yay, more melodic VR. Woo! This is like the throwback kind of melodic VR. Like, I listen to this and I think, hey, this sounds like the Throwback EP. And I like that a lot because I loved the Throwback EP. The Throwback EP is probably one of my favorite pieces from Virtual Riot. And just, this is a very pleasant surprise. Also, hi Akuma. Hi. Hi for. Hi. I don't know what to say. Honestly. Yeah, this is with Angelica, which is, I'm pretty sure, Akuma's alter alias, so, yeah, cool. I have no clue what I'm saying at this point. Track 13, I want to say 12, no, 12, wait, 13. Yeah, it's track 13, okay. Dreaming. This is, just got pretty good vocals. Yeah. It's got pretty good vocals. The drop is alright. Honestly, I can't remember this one enough either. I really should listen to this album a lot more. It's got a pretty nice midsection. And this is just pretty standard for the bar set for this album. I think only a few songs on this album go above and beyond what the album set for itself throughout it. Like, a good chunk of the songs, they're all at the same level of quality, and that's really nice, I guess. Consistency. But it makes it hard for me to review when they're all so consistent in quality. And yeah, also I'm not the best at reviewing. I still have a lot to work on, and I really should watch more reviewers like Naughty Step and Jote and essentially copy them, but to learn by just copying them. But yeah, I'm not going to because I'm lazy. Track number 14 is Neon Angel. Oh my, the synth wave in this song. Honestly, probably my favorite piece of synthwave I've heard in dubstep ever. I really don't know. Also, Leah, I don't know how to say, Leah Culver, whatever however you pronounce her first name, did a great job on the vocals here. As always, like, she's a very talented singer, and I'm happy to have seen her on this album. Yeah, I don't have much else to say. This is just a yes It's just a yes. I think it's electro house. I saw EXO Ranks refer to it as speed house. I have no clue what speed house is. I'm just gonna call it electro house. Yeah, I'm gonna call it electro house. Whatever. Track number 15. This Could Be Us. This is the first single that was released. Neon Angel was the final single released before the album. This Could Be Us. It's got Josh's incredible vocals. Honestly, this is probably my favorite performance from Mode Step in terms of vocals. It just works so well. This surpasses nothing. It does. This is better than nothing. Okay, yeah. I just realized how dumb that sounded, but yeah, the drops were pretty sick, and they have like this little, I don't know, mix of heaviness, or not heaviness, but I don't know how to describe them, honestly. Just listen to it. If you haven't listened to This Could Be Us, just listen to it. It's pretty good. One of the best songs on the album, honestly. I really can't describe it, honestly. I want to say it's got this more gritty sound with melodic elements, but I'm really not sure. Yeah, I'm really not sure. Track 16, Log Out. This is the outro to the album. I just gotta say, Dream Logic. This has bits of Dream Logic in it near the end, I'm pretty sure. Either that or they sound super similar, because it sounds like either the outro or the intro to Dream Logic, or maybe it was the midsection of Dream Logic. I haven't listened to Dream Logic in a long time. But it's got a very, very nice atmosphere to it. I think there is like samples of rain here, so it's honestly quite beautiful. It's just leaving the simulation, which shows how beautiful the real world can be, and that virtual reality is, it's cool and all, but it shouldn't become our reality. It should stay as like fake or something. I don't know. Like, we shouldn't pull a Matrix and all live in virtual reality. I really don't know what I'm trying to get at this, but it just shows, like, I feel the song shows that how like beautiful the real world can be too. Maybe I'm feeling like maybe I'm interpreting this song as deeper than it actually is in terms of meaning, but whatever. And that's the album. Good album. Sorry for this kind of mediocre review, but I feel I did touch on some things that were good. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like if you want. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you to, but I did. Well, I just did. I told you to do it. But yeah. Oh, I just want to thank everyone for the support I've gotten in the last little while. Jesus. Like 35 subs in a month? That's nuts, man. Wow. When I first started this channel as like a rank, when I started this channel, it wasn't a ranking channel. I just did whatever I wanted, and nobody watched because of obvious reasons. And since I got more into music, I saw channels like EXO Ranks, Ranker Creeper, Shy, others like Jake the Snake, and I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. Why don't I give a try at that? And I started talking more about the music I like, both in terms of my opinions on placements of songs, but just my overall thoughts on songs, and I've been really enjoying it. When I started to turn this channel into more about music and the music I liked, I never expected this amount of support, honestly. I just did this as a hobby, and I'm still just doing this as a hobby, and it will always just be a hobby. I enjoy making these videos, and I'm glad people actually enjoy watching them. Thank you for the support, and goodbye.